Good morning, and I want to tell you right off the bat that I stand with Israel. I am against all of those who protest in favor of Hamas. All of those who feel that Israel is overreacting and that Hamas is an innocent victim in the savage response to their October 7th attack on Israel. Hamas is the villain in this piece. Hamas is a world leader in anti-Semitism. Israel is a nation of 7 million people, not all of them Jewish, surrounded by no other democratic country in that region. So they may have to do some horrible things in order to protect themselves. But you have to accept the fact that most of the world would like the Jew to disappear. The Jew represents 0.2% of the population in this world, yet they are hated by everyone. Anti-Semitism is on the rise. So when I see pro-Hamas demonstrations that are denouncing President Biden's administration because we as a country are backing the Jewish state and commemorating the 8 months of war with Gaza. Did Israel start that war? No. So I take great exception to the fact that we could have 30,000 pro-Palestinian demonstrators standing outside the White House with a banner that's 2 miles long that is attacking Israel. It's a red banner, and it was created by the members of the Answer Coalition, an activist group, obviously an anti-Semite activist group. And they participated in this large-scale protest around the White House. And the banner, this long red banner, produces the equivalent of the red line that the group claims Biden allowed Israel to cross during the country's invasion of Rafah. Now everybody talks about the innocents in Gaza, all the innocent people. Well, there were no innocent people in Gaza. All of those people in Gaza that have been attacked in this period of time are not innocent. They stand by Hamas. They are taught to hate Israel and to hate Jews. Every time you see an episode that involves some protest against Israel and some attack led by Hamas, you see civilians out there urging the Hamas fighters on. You see them cooperating with the Hamas fighters. You see them throwing rocks and things. So in my mind, I feel no pity for the poor people that have been trapped in Gaza and living under the rule of Hamas. So when we had October 7th and killed 1,200 people and took hostages, those hostages, as they were being dragged through the streets back into Gaza, those hostages were abused by the citizens. The citizens were cheering on the evil deeds that were being done to those hostages. So I feel no pity, not an ounce of pity for the civilians, the so-called civilians in Gaza, who stood by and cheered when Hamas abused and captured people and killed babies and killed pregnant women and beheaded children. And you expect me to have sympathy for the civilians of Gaza? Not a chance in hell that I would have any sympathy for them. They are getting what they deserve. And that we have 30,000 or 40,000 people gathering here with a 2-mile banner on their side? Why haven't these people been taught the truth? This is just a gigantic example of the anti-Semitism that runs wild around the world and is increasing every single day. So when we have demonstrators who don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, and they are out in front of the White House throwing smoke bombs at the White House, and then they deface the statue of Andrew Jackson by writing slogans like "Free Gaza, Boycott Israel products." Is that what we do to American idols? Deface them? These people are not true American citizens. They are being led by an anti-Semitic group called the Answer Coalition, a group that wants the Jew not to exist, a group that claims that Biden can't draw the red line, but they can draw the red line. Come to our rally on June 8th, and we will go across the country wearing red and raising our demands high. That's what this group is about. It's an anti-Semitic group. I cannot see why people would follow this group. They demand an immediate ceasefire and an end to the siege on Gaza. But are they demanding the end of Hamas? Are they demanding that Hamas and the people of Gaza pay the price for what they did on October 7th? No, they want them to be heroes in this episode. And so in my mind, the Answer Coalition is nothing more than another group of anti-Semites. And unless I can see some other actions from them, I stand by that statement. So in disgust, they declare that the actions of those people who put out this 2-mile-long red line are just another group of anti-Semites, another group that truly doesn't understand the history behind the attack on the Jewish people. So I leave you with that this morning. Have a great day, if you can. Bye.